Greetings, Internet people. RantingRamsay here. This is actually going to be a fairly short video today. I know that I say that a lot, but this time it's probably actually going to be true. I was going to do a rant request, but then right before then, I decided to flip through a few different articles and whatnot, and I found one that actually made me it just gave me a really good feeling, and I'm still not sure I can identify exactly why. So maybe I'll do a follow-up video on this subject later on in the week or something, but for now I'm just going to record a quick little bit because as some of you may or may not know, Stephen Colbert appeared in character at a fairly serious hearing for deals with the future of the American farm industry, labor crisis, or something like that. And I gotta be honest, I didn't really pay much attention to that because it was the actual what was going on that intrigued me more than what they were there talking about. And the bottom line for me is that Colbert appearing in character in a real-life, fairly serious discussion about the future of the American farm industry, for some odd reason, strikes a really good chord in me. I like the idea that perhaps people are starting to realize that the far-right satirical character he presents can be very indicative of how real extremists feel. Even though the character was created for the purposes of comedy, it's downright scary how often I've met people in real life who echo his in-character statements, having never watched his show. I like the idea that lawmakers and people with the power to influence in some small ways how the country runs are starting to come around and realize that though characters like Jon Stewart on The Daily Show and Stephen Colbert are meant to be comedic, it doesn't invalidate some of the points that they bring up. Though their presentation is meant to make you laugh, it doesn't make the issues any less real, save for the cases of complete fabrication. We all know those types of things go on. But it's kind of basically the short and skinny of what I really wanted to say, is that the fact that the chairwoman for that particular committee, as you'll read in the article and then watch the little blurbs, the video links they have in that article, says he was actually asked to come and speak by the chairwoman of that committee, which kind of goes back to what I just said, that it seems to indicate that even though she realizes that he's a comedic character, that the points that he raised are fairly valid in some ways. And so that just it's kind of a good thing to me that maybe some of our lawmakers are waking up and realizing that these extreme people are out there in ways, and maybe if they're just now realizing it in the form of paying attention to these comedic people, that Stephen Colbert and Jon Stewart in some small ways do represent a voice of a certain percentage of people because they have such a large following and a large viewership, that maybe when they harp on something that seems poignant and it gets a lot of web reaction and a lot of web buzz, that maybe the people who have the power to run the country should actually pay attention to that kind of thing. Because the people only approve of things they like, and if television ratings and TV personalities have higher approval ratings, so to speak, than people like presidents and politicians, then maybe, just maybe I'm crazy, but maybe our lawmakers should be listening to some, not all, but some of the ideas that these personalities are putting forward. Because if these personalities put forward the idea and the public supports it, do you think just maybe the politician would be able to vicariously carry that support if they enact the sensible legislature that is sometimes recommended by these characters that I keep mentioning? So I don't know. It's up to you what you think of this whole scenario. Me, it just kind of made me smile. It gave me a warm, fuzzy feeling on the inside. But feel free to absolutely tell me what you think of this scenario. And I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to touch on the issues that they're talking about in this article so much as the actual reality of the situation, which was a TV personality appeared in character in front of a very real, very poignant agricultural committee. And that's I don't know. Like I said, it makes me smile on the inside. That's for damn sure. But I want to know what you think. So, comments, messages, responses, all that good shit. I'm interested in your feedback. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I never say that, but thanks for watching. I'm RantingRamsay. That is all.
Hey, did you get all that, man?